Borderless Africa, Unlocking the Continent's Potential. Welcome to Decoding History, where we delve into the stories, truths, and hidden narratives that have shaped the world we live in today. I'm your host, Zonay, and in today's episode, we'll explore an idea that has sparked much debate, hope, and ambition: why Africa needs to be borderless to benefit all Africans. We'll discuss what this could mean for the continent's future, the transformative power of African unity, and give a special shout out to African leaders who are paving the way for a brighter, more inclusive Africa. Stick around as we highlight an inspiring speech by Captain Ibrahim Traoré addressing the Black diaspora and its place in Africa's Renaissance. Let's start with a question. What would Africa look like without borders? Borders were imposed on Africa during the colonial era, often disregarding the cultural, linguistic, and historical ties of its people. These arbitrary lines created divisions that have fueled conflicts, stifled trade, and hindered the continent's growth for decades. A borderless Africa would mean economic integration, easier movement for goods and people, and stronger unity among nations. The African Continental Free Trade Area, also known as AfCFTA, is a step in the right direction. Imagine what could happen if we expanded on this vision: an Africa where innovation, resources, and opportunities flow freely, uniting over 1 billion people toward shared prosperity. Africa is reclaiming its narrative. Leaders from across the continent are extending a heartfelt welcome to the African diaspora, recognizing their invaluable contributions and inviting them to come home. Initiatives like Ghana's Year of Return and Rwanda's commitment to fostering diaspora engagement are creating pathways for reconnecting and rebuilding the ties severed by slavery and colonization. This warm embrace symbolizes hope and a chance to build a united Africa that thrives on its diversity and shared history. To our leaders, thank you for opening doors, fostering dialogue, and encouraging the diaspora to bring their skills, investments, and ideas back to the continent. Your efforts are laying the foundation for our borderless Africa. This vision of a united, borderless Africa was powerfully articulated by Ibrahim Traoré in a recent speech to the Black diaspora. He reminded us that Africa's strength lies in its people, both on the continent and in the diaspora. Captain Ibrahim's words was a rallying cry for solidarity. The time has come for the African diaspora to play an active role in shaping the future of the continent. We must break down the walls, physical and mental, that divide us. Together we are unstoppable. He challenged us to move beyond symbolic gestures and focus on tangible actions, investing in African businesses, mentoring young Africans, and advocating for policies that promote unity and development. His speech resonated deeply, reminding us that we are all part of the African story and we each have a role to play in its unfolding chapters. Borderless Africa is not just a dream, it's a necessity for the 21st century. By dismantling borders, fostering unity, and embracing the diaspora, Africa can become the global powerhouse it's destined to be. To our listeners, what are your thoughts on a borderless Africa? Share your views with us below in the comments, and let's keep this important conversation going. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery and reflection. Until next time, keep decoding history. The revolution will be televised.